I had the biggest attitude. Like, first of all, you throwing off my routine. Second, this is not for you. And third, why are you so comfortable? I'm not running the shower for you, sir.
Because you've been having relations with him for the past 3 months. So I know one thing. This story ain't going to make no sense, and it's only going to get worse from here. So just hang on. I'm pretty sure it's going to get even worse.
What are you talking about? Am I confused? I'm confused. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Welcome back, Motivation Nation. It's your host, Air Gordon. Here we are back for another one. Hey, look, before we get started, hey, listen, we are doing very well, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys. We're at 2,800 watch hours. And so the next milestone for us is 3,000 watch hours. So, guys, watch the video as long as you can. Send it on to other people, man. I appreciate it. We're growing, and it's all because of you guys. You know what we do on this channel. So I'm not going to make this intro any longer than it needs to be, but thank each and every one of you that watch and comment. But with no further ado, let's get off into this nonsense.
Chat, I was just telling my homegirl that, well, we was talking about the most craziest thing that we stopped talking to a guy for, or we broke up with a guy for. So I told her about mine, and she was like, that's so selfish of you. You never liked him. And I was like, no, it was legit. So anyways, she was telling about this guy, and I was like, okay, girl, but I broke up with somebody, like, even worse than that. But anyways, so I was dealing with this guy, like, we was never together, but we were, like, together. When we were together, we were together. And he had not.
Okay, let's stop right there so we can, let me make sure I translate so everybody understands what's going on. It's not her boyfriend, but he comes and pushes her head through the headboard. And so when he's pushing her head through the headboard, they're together. But they're not in a relationship. Okay? So that's all that this is a physical relationship. She gets her head pushed into the headboard. She's happy. Everybody goes home. They go on about their day until the next rendezvous. Just want to make sure we level set on this so we can all be on the same page with this.
He had never been in my house, but he would wine and dine me and take me everywhere. And he didn't live in Tampa, so when he would come here, it would be for me, and he would always get nice, fancy rooms, and I would go to the room. He would never come to my house. So I told him that, you can't come to my house. That's just a rule that I had or whatever. And plus, it was new.
Okay, it was new. She said, you can't come to my house. Okay, so let's get this, so we all understand what's going on here. Because I know, to the logical thinker, none of it makes any sense. So it's okay for you to come in town, rent a hotel room, ram my head through the headboard, do what you want to with me and my body. But coming to my house, that's where I draw the line. You're not allowed to come over. Okay, got it. Just want to make sure we understand that. So he has done everything he wants to do with her, but he's never been to a house because she said she doesn't feel comfortable with that now. I just don't feel comfortable. She just don't feel comfortable coming to the house. All right, so let's go. All right, just making sure we understand it. Okay, we all on the same page now.
So maybe 3 months in, I was like, okay, you can come over. So he came over, and typically when I get home from a long day, or I haven't been home all day, when I first walk in the house, I automatically take my shoes off and I walk in my restroom and I turn my shower on. And I never really get in the shower when I get home, but when I cut my shower on, I know after whatever I do, as soon as I get home, I'm getting in my shower. So the shower must have been running for 20 minutes, but for me, that's typical.
Okay, so we know you're wasteful. You waste water. You waste water and you waste hot water, and you're running up your electric bill if you got the hot water. Okay, got it. You're completely irrational and illogical. I already thought that before, but you are 100% confirming that you're out of your mind. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. They said he's out of her mind. So I know one thing. This story ain't going to make no sense, and it's only going to get worse from here. So just hang on. I'm pretty sure it's going to get even worse.
I know, wasting water, whatever. But anyways, I get in the shower. Well, no, I turn the shower on for me. the temperature is set right, we go to talking and things like that. And of course, being that I told him to come over, he comes over with a bag of clothes or whatever, so he knows he's spending the night. But I already have his towel laid out, his washcloth laid out, his soap and everything. But the shower is for me. Like, this is my space. I'm alone. I have no kids. I'm stubborn, and this is what I do. Why I go in the room, get myself together, get in the shower? This man is in my fucking shower. Sorry, somebody called my phone. But anyways, yeah. So I turn my head for a quick second. He gets in my shower.
Ma'am, you said you leave the shower running for 20 minutes. That's not a quick second. And if you never communicated to him that the shower was not for him, and you turned the shower on and never went in, you laid out a towel, you laid out all the stuff that he needed to take a shower. Towel, soap, washcloth, everything. You turn the shower on, walk away for 15 to 20 minutes, and you don't think he's gonna get in the shower. Man, you can't. Look, some people aren't even fit to be in a relationship. They aren't fit to make decisions on their own. People like this need a handler, somebody to tell them what to do, what time to go to bed, what time to wake up, and what time to eat. These people they should not be allowed to be amongst everyone else walking around freely in the community. They just should not be able to. Because this is absolutely insanity at its finest moment. This lady's out of her mind.
I had the biggest attitude. Like, first of all, you throwing off my routine. Second, this is not for you. And third, why are you so comfortable? I'm not running the shower for you, sir.
Because you've been having relations with him for the past 3 months. And was this your behavior in the hotel room? Did you come in and cut the shower on and walk off? What are we talking about here, man? This doesn't even make sense. This doesn't even make sense. You're looking for any reason to break up with the guy. I see what's going on. I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'll give my thoughts on what I know is happening here.
And I broke up with him. Get your bag, and you can leave. Thank you. And I had to think to myself, this is why I don't invite people to my house, because a lot of people do not obey your rules. Like, ask me, like, is that my shower, or can I get in your shower? I don't know, but what y'all think? My friend told me that was so petty, and because I broke up with him about that small issue, I never liked him. But no, that was a legit reason.
Yeah, this lady, this is almost an airhead conversation. She broke up with him. I foresee there's a couple of reasons. So she was interested in him as long as he was renting hotels, nice hotel rooms, taking her out to nice dinners, wining her and dining her. Everything was fun then. Him taking and have to ask someone to take a shower when you're spending the night, that's elementary. Why would I ask you to take a shower when you know I need to take a shower to lay down and get in your bed, unless you're just one of those type of people who don't take a shower at night, or they take a shower once every month or once every week. And that's what you're up to. That's what you're up to. Fine. But you've spent the night enough with this guy to know that he showers every night. So why would he have to ask you for your permission to hop in the shower when you've turned the water on, set the temperature, laid everything out for him to take a shower? And let's face it, you didn't have a conversation with him about, hey, this is how I go about my day. I want the shower to run for an hour before either one of us get in the shower. So let it run out for an hour to 2 hours, and then ask me after all the hot water has run out if it's okay if I jump, if is it okay if you get in the shower before I get in the shower? Ma'am, you look for any excuse to break up with the guy. He didn't wine you and dine you, so you weren't thrilled by anything that he did in that particular situation. And you probably had already started talking to someone else because the guy wasn't local. So based on your conversation and the way that you're patting the side of your head, it lets me know that you're talking to multiple guys. And so some other guy has now come and started whining and dining you. So you're looking for any reason that you can find to stop talking to this guy so that you can move to the next guy. And something as stupid as he jumped in the shower that I turned on and didn't let him know that I let the shower run an hour minimum before anybody can ever get in the shower. because he didn't know that, and he thought it was okay for him to clean up himself before running your head into the headboard like he always does. That's now a problem. Wow. Wow. Hey man, look, some of these people that I see on these videos that you guys send me, they're too old to have this type of a mentality. And what that lets me know is there's a lot of people out there who have not mentally grown past 7th to 8th grade. They think like 7th to 8th graders. And it's amazing because these people these are the people that pull out in front of you in traffic at 2 miles per hour when you're coming down the highway at 50 miles an hour on a 50-mile-an-hour highway. These are the type of people that do that. They pull out in front of you at 2 miles an hour and jump right in your lane, and you have to lock your brakes up as to not smash it to the back. These are the people that do that because they haven't matured mentally enough to be able to connect dots. So they think that that's okay. But anyway, man, I could go on another 30 minutes about this, but what's the point? Y'all saw what I saw. Y'all heard what I heard. Jump down in the comments as you guys do it. Let me know what you guys feel about this nonsense. That's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out.